Hello there once again, I'm Peter Vaughan and here's another chapter of Name of the Day. We're going to be looking at an amazing letter here, the letter X. Oops, let's make it look like an X. Right, now the X is so different to most of the letters in the alphabet because of its shape. Some people in yesteryear used to sign things with a cross. They called it like, that's my signature, before they could spell. Now, this letter is in such a way that it has an open view of the heavens. It's got an open view of terra firma, or what's below. It has an open view to the past. Looking back in hindsight, it has just as much vision as what is in the future. So the letter X has got so much power of being aware of everything all the time. Now, the number of the X is 24, as you can see up on the top, but it is also a sixth letter when it's reduced. So here we have X. And the two names I've got for X are Xander for males, Xander, and that would then be pronounced Xander. It's the way in which it's pronounced, a little bit like female's name, Xena, which is Xena. Now, there was a TV show and film produced, I believe, of Xena. She was a princess warrior. She was a very strong Viking type woman and she had superpowers and super strength. And Xena, with the X here and Xander here, it literally means I have an awareness of whatever is going on around me. The number 24 is reduced to the number 6. And then we've got 5, 5 and 1. For Xander, we've got 6 and 1, 5, 4, 5 and 9. Looking at Xander and adding it up, 6 and 1 is 7 and 5 is 12. 4 is 16, 21 and 9 is 21 and 9 is 30. Sometimes I have to start to think if I'm adding too fast and going too far. But that's 30 or 3, and Xena is 10, 11, and 6 is 17, which is 8. Right. 3 means to express. 8 means authority and strength. That name given to the woman who played the part of Xena, the warrior, I did meet one day at a wedding that I was attending, or part of a family event, and I didn't know about it, but I had this great big sword that I took along because we happened to have the replica at that stage, or stand-in, or someone who looked like the Queen of England at that stage many, many years ago. And it was a gimmick for the family for the wedding because they wanted to knight both the bride and the groom with this big sword I had. It was a great big stainless steel sword with a great big brass end on it, quite heavy. And this woman came along, she was very tall, and she was the sister of the groom. And she said, wow, what a cool sword. And I said, yes, I picked it up and blah, blah, blah. And she picked the sword up and she went behind her back and was swinging it around. And I'm, wow, she knew how to swing a sword. And I said, where did you learn to do that? Oh, she said, I'm the stunt woman for Xena on the TV series. I couldn't believe it. She really knew how to swing that piece of equipment around. So Xena was very much like the girl who did the swinging of the sword, had all the strength in her, where Xena was in fact the actress. Anyway, this strong name here represents strength for the person. It was a perfect name for that particular series. It's got 1 and 7 as you're summing it down. 1 means self and the 7 means wisdom. So I am very clear from my perspective of what I'm doing out there to be very, very strong and to make sure things are in balance. Now, she wasn't a princess warrior for negative. She was a princess warrior for positive, meaning karma worked for her, not against her. 8 represents authority, and she swung it, especially with the stand-in girl who did that work with the sword. Xander, with the same thing at the front as with Xena, they all had this awareness of what's going on around them. And in a real world, that name, not just an actress, But in here, Xander represents a name which subtotals down to 30 before it reaches 3. This is creative. This 3 here represents I'm expressing myself very well and I believe in things that I cannot see. They're the kind of person who has an awareness of their environment around them in the energy fields. Now I say energy fields because everything is energy. And so they can feel it, see it, and understand it. And it reduces to a 3. So you'll find a person with this name, somebody who can express a great deal, but has a knowledge of there is more to life than meets the eye. And they could talk to you for quite a long time about their experiences at a level of wow factor. So Xander then is a person, and I'll look at the R on the end of the name, represents knowledge up here. It's all inside that sealed area of the R, and it looks like a geeky R, but we'll do it properly. And a foot out the front here to stop it from falling over. All the knowledge stops it from falling over, has a great understanding of things which are sometimes unseen, can express very well about it, loves the outdoors, loves life, loves health, loves vibrancy, and likes people who are living and having a good time. Doesn't mean they go overboard. If they were very, very, very negative, they'd probably be alcoholics, but only because they like to have so much fun, they'll just enjoy and keep going. A word of wisdom. I was told by a very wise person once, 1 drink is enough. 2 drinks is too many. And 3 drinks is never enough. And I heard those words once. It was another, I can't remember where they were from, Slovakia or somewhere. And they just said, always represent and respect the alcohol. Too many people cannot. Xander here would be a person who just enjoys life. Xena, if you marry one, you're going to be doing the cooking, the cleaning and the lawns. I don't mean that way, but that's what the names represent. Karma, strength and power in Xena. Thanks for watching. Click the like button. Click the like. Gosh, I'm sorry. I've been doing this all day long. Click the like button and subscribe. And Peter says, thanks for watching. Click the like button and even subscribe. And as Peter says, everything is in your name. Wow. I couldn't get over that like button. Hi, Peter here again. If you liked what you saw, I have a full personality profiling service, but not just from your first name, from your whole name and your date of birth. The report covers your hidden skills and talents, what motivates you, how others see you, and much, much more, even an in-depth forecast. Follow the link in the description below for more direction. And again, thanks for watching.